happy to have you this evening. Can you please tell us, okay, let's do it this way. I would love your husband to introduce you to us. Then you're going to introduce them to us. Is he okay with you?
All right.
All right.
She's Olajumoke Florence. Her maiden name Adefila. So when she eventually agreed to get married to me, and after the whole thing, we changed the surname to Remy Balogun. So presently she's Mrs. Remy Balogun Florence Olajumoke,
Okay.
and the mother of two
Wow.
guys.
You're still looking these kids. You are really trying.
Well, I used to call her Jehan, so which
What
means
do you?
Jumoke Remileku.
Wow.
That was the day she agreed to. When I met her, she agreed to date me. So since that day, I've been calling her Jehan, Jumoke
Wow.
Remileku.
So immediately you just change the name.
Since that day, that's
Not even after paying the dowry, before the dowry.
So,
That's awesome. That's interesting.
well, that's the little I can say for now.
All right. Thank you so much. Can we meet your husband through you?
Thank you, ma. His architect, Remy Balogun.
Okay. Well, that's okay.
Just my name.
For how long have you been married?
Oh wow. Okay, let's do it this way. We had our traditional wedding before we had our first baby, and that was February 24th, 2012. 2011, thank you. Yeah, February 2011.
Oh, that's nice.
Then we decided to legalize it
Okay,
after then. Yeah, that was May, that was a week after my wedding, May 21st, 2015.
Wow.
So,
That's awesome. To me, I believe that's a much more better way to express love to each other.
oh yeah.
Because even the traditional aspect is enough.
On a
Even the
normal
Bible
day-
recognizes
On a
that.
normal day, me, I do not believe in church wedding or all this
Okay.
registry stuff.
Okay.
Our parents forced me to do it. I believe so much in traditional
Tradition,
wedding.
yeah.
The moment you do that, I believe you'll be bonded. So,
Okay, so let's just believe you're actually celebrating your wedding anniversary where you actually do this
Yeah.
church and what
Oh, yeah.
That's wonderful. God continue to bless and keep the home.
Amen.
So how many babies? Okay, you said 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're still going counting?
Well,
Still
I
counting?
don't know. It depends on her.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm the dispenser. She is the receiver.
Okay, so when she's ready to reproduce whatever
yes.
you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's awesome. Now, can you tell us what has been working in your marriage?
All right, working. Well, let me put it straight. Before I say, I will try to analyze out or mention some things. She has been making the whole thing to work out.
Wow, that's good.
Like, I'm not the easy type, but her patience and understanding has been helping. Like years back before I met her, my dad being a pastor gave me a book sometimes ago, a novel. That is 99 Laws of Lasting Relationship. And the first law then is understand your partner. Understand your partner. So the remaining 98 laws just surrounds that first law. Understand your partner. So when I met her, she agreed to date me. I gave her the book, and that spells the end of the book, because after she finished reading it, I forced her to read it 3 times. After she finished reading it, we couldn't find the book again. So I believe she intentionally threw it away. So well, we were doing that, yeah. So and she understands me much more than I understand her, and that has been helping. You know. Then the issue of respect comes in. The relationships, there are a lot of things that lady or a woman will always look out for in a relationship, but to me, I believe men will always look out for 2 things. You understand him and you respect him. So those are the things that has been working.
That's fantastic. To me, I believe your dad planted a seed, and that seed actually germinated.
Yeah,
So you giving that to
right.
her, definitely that has actually helped a lot.
Yes, yes.
And she has to read severally and digest,
At 3
and
times.
that's wonderful. That's a very good thing. I I think you also will be able to do something for your kid when they are getting married.
Yeah.
Because that's a big deal that God has done for me. That's wonderful. Now to you, what do you think I've been working?
All I can say is God. You know, every home, every home is prayer, patience, and before anything, let me say prayer, because it is God that gives strength to go through. You know, it's not by anybody.
To keep standing.
Strength and power to keep standing. So all I can say is
And God will continue to help you.
She's like a prayer warrior. She likes praying.
That's good. The
At times she'll
prayerful
be
woman
praying
is
and
a
I'm just sleep
warrior.
off.
That's good. So you are covered with prayer.
Yeah, I think that's one of our responsibilities.
That's a good thing you've got in there. That's wonderful. Now, what would you like to tell others that are coming into marriage? I think for the few years we spent together now, you can say one or two things to people that are newly wedded or that are planning to get married.
yes.
What do you like to do?
What I would like to say about that is, you know, most of the marriage of nowadays, I don't know, we too, we are still young in the marriage, you know, not like our mom, who spends like 50 years, 30 years, 20 years, you know, the kind of patient that they have, we children of nowadays, we don't change. But with understanding, let me just say understanding and prayer. Prayer is very important in every home. Then understanding, because when you understand your spouse, there is no home that misunderstanding will not change. But in as much, let's try to understand each other, know what he dislikes, what he likes, and if to try to study, you have time for yourself to try to rub minds together. There is no how things will work out. It's help of God. Or I think nowadays it's weird, or I don't know, but I don't know how to.
I could remember we hosted a friend of mine like 3 years back. He had his wedding, then a week after we decided to host them. And you won't believe it, that was like 3 days after the wedding. And then the third day that we hosted them, they broke up. Yes, they broke up. So, and she was not there. She wasn't in attendance at that wedding day. I went there because it happened in Owo. So, I told her when I got back, I was just like, I doubt this wedding if it's going to work. So she was like, Kilori. I explained to her, and that same thing that I saw that night on the batch eve or whatever broke their home.
Wow.
So it didn't even last 7 days. So the ashwabi that I bought, I took it to the guy and I asked the guy to refund me. And between you and me, he refunded me.
Wow.
He refunded me so, because I told him. So one of those things that makes relationship work for the people that are just coming in, like she said earlier on. Well, to me, I want to believe everything is not about prayer. That is where I am differ from our own perspective. Everything is not about prayer. Like nowadays here in Nigeria, the concept is, yeah, God can do everything. Fine, God can do everything, but at the same time, you have to help yourself. Like you don't have work, you don't go out to seek for work, and you just stay at home, keep praying, fasting, and expect miracle to happen. It cannot work. But that's why I said everything is not about prayer. At least you have to make some steps. So, like nowadays, the most important thing is not prayer. When it comes to relationship, understand your partner. That's the most important thing. Once you understand your partner, then invite God to come and take over. But if you want to put everything and say, okay, the first thing is prayer, then that prayer, yeah, it will work. But if you do not understand your partner, you will keep having issues. So the first thing is you understand your partner. Once you understand your partner, you will definitely respect him. Then prayer will not be like a glue, a bond that will bond them together. So that's just the way I see it.
Wow.
But you, our mothers now, everything is prayer.
Well, let me just go back to the issue of the marriage you said that.
Okay.
I actually want us to learn something there. What did you see that night that made you to feel this may not work?
The other, okay, I don't, let me use the, okay, don't let me use that one. Let me put it this way. My friend's wife was this arrogant type,
Okay.
and she came from a very good home, but she whenever she say anybody, she looks down on people a lot. And the husband happens to be someone that has this political ambition, so there is no way the guy will keep relating with people, and the lady wants a low life. So they are two parallel lines. The husband so respectful, the wife so arrogant. The husband outspoken, the wife. I don't want to call her an introvert, but I would just call her, a kind of a pretender. Let me use that word. Yeah, a pretender. The husband, a caring guy. The wife, a wayward lady. Yeah, because on a batch eve, we caught her sleeping with another man.
So
Yes,
the-
I
before the
personally, I
marriage
caught her.
agreement ended.
Yes. So you understand? I caught her and I called the other friends to come and see her. So things like that. Like let me quickly include this. Relationship, when you want to go into a relationship, or let me say you want to get married, since we all know that this is a lifetime agreement, there is something that most people still do not get right, and that is determination. You have to be determined. Because there are some things that you have to sacrifice to make it work. Like my wife, she's not the type that make friends. She has just only one friend, and because of the likeness between the two of them, that her friends changed from our church, redeemed to our church. Because they always love to be together.
Together.
Do you understand? So, because I insisted, fine, forget my father is a pastor in the church, I am not going to redeem, so we cannot go. But because the friend was like, the foreign sinner. The friend now confused her husband with Baba Teja the pastor redeemed. Let's go to that church. So you see that. So it's all about commitment. Am I ready to do this? Do I really want to do this? Okay, you want to do it. You will look at it that what are you going to lose? What are you going to gain? Years back, my mother taught me something. She was like, if you are going into war, she said, if you want to go into war, it's not bad. War is risk. But there are some things you need to put into consideration. What are you going to lose? What are you going to gain? If what you are going to gain is what you are going to lose, let us